Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, GillBudgets. I hope you're all doing well and I've had a good week so far. Today's video is going to be my week 2 cash stuffing for August, and we're going to do our check-in for week 1. So August for me is a 5-week month and everything's been cut down. So in terms of what we've got left over, I'm not really sure. I haven't really been in my purse for a couple of days, so we'll just crack on and see how we did, and then we'll stuff for this week as well. So I've got a feeling today's video is going to be quite a quick one, but we'll just see how we get on. Right, so nothing in there. I did buy some skincare, so I used some beauty money and I used some of my personal money as well for that. So in terms of change, we've just got £1 and the rest is for the penny challenge. So food, shop and household, we've got one really cool £5 note. Love it, so pretty. I think this is quite good though, because my budget did reduce down to £80 for food, shop and household together for the month, for the week, sorry. So £5-6 left over. I'm not going to grumble at that. Petrol, I haven't topped up my car yet because David's just been topping the cars up with his petrol fund, so I'll leave that in. Nothing in personal, nothing in beauty. £10 in emergency, which is staying. Priscilla's still got some of her money left, and Millie's got £2, and that's us unstuffed. So I'll pop that off to the side. So £6 is all we've got to get rid of this week, but it's still savings, and that's the main thing. So where are we going to put this £6 then? We could try a roll on here and see. Red, another red, right. Okay, well that gets rid of the one at least, so we can just do that. But I fear this is going to not be a big amount at the end if I keep getting these £1. I mean, it's great for being on a low budget, don't get me wrong, but yeah, not great. Anyway, £1 going in, and I'll leave that out to dry. And then I'm tempted to stick it into this one, this £5 challenge. I might just do that. So that's now got 20 in there. And then we only need £10 left to complete this one, so that's good. So that's that binder, and then we'll do the penny challenge, and then we'll get cash stuffing. So I hope everybody survived Storm Flores. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was trying to like move all my bins and things, but yeah, I did get to work from home that day though, so that was good because my train was off. So I've got 50, 1, 20, 40, 53. So £1.53. Which we can't do, so I will, oh, let's see, so we've got £1.29, right, £1.53 minus £1.29, so that leaves 24p after that, so here we go. So we're doing pretty good then. £1.28 is the highest before we start moving down, so just a couple left to go on this row, and then we're in the last 3 rows, which is awesome. Right then, I'll pop that off to the side. So we'll grab the money out for this week. And we should have 393 this week. I'm also going to do another video for my New York and Christmas game day pretty soon, because I quite like to get the New York money in the bank as soon as possible. We have started buying some more stuff. So we bought the, was it the City Guide, City Pass for 3 attractions. So that was just under 180, I think, for the 2 of us. I think that was right. So we ended up booking Top of the Rocks for the first night that we get there, and we've got 2 attractions left to do. So I think we're going to do the 9/11 Memorial and Museum, and what was the other thing? Can't remember, the Edge of the Summit or something like that maybe. Anyway, so we've got the 3 here. And then we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and then 3. So 393. Yeah, so I'm going to have to sort out what money's left in the bank compared to my binder now, because obviously we have been purchasing a few things. I still need to sort out the wedding gift. So I think we're looking at £100 for that, and we still need to get our Estes as well, which I think is around about £35. And then it's just a couple of toiletries that we need to pick up before we go. And then hopefully the rest is all just like spending money. Yeah, so it's getting exciting. So, oh, it's in the countdown. Right, food shop and household this week then. Bring the Saffiano back. So I'm not doing any games this month with it. I'm just hoping I can play catch up next month. So that's just getting, I'll just do 210. So that's getting £80 for that. Yeah, and we're just having to obviously claw back on what we're eating this month. So David's on an early next week, which tends to be our more expensive week for food shop, but I have got some meats in the freezer, so I'm going to just try and utilise them. He's not in one night for dinner, and I'm not in for one night for dinner either, so that kind of helps in terms of maybe using a meal that we've got and then just splitting it over the 2 days for one for each of us. Anyway, so petrol is going to get 20. So that's that. Personal will do in a little second. Beauty isn't getting anything now, but it's emergency. So I am going to put some more money into Millie. No, I'm not. Right, I'll just use hers online then, that's fine. I forgot I've took her money back to the bank. Yeah, I'm having to get her maybe some Pampers nappies because we use Tesco Fred and Flo nappies and they've been brilliant up until now. I'm not sure if it's the next size, maybe there's a bit of a difference, but it might also be the fact that she sleeps for like 12 to 13 hours. So that could be it, but she is leaking through. So I think I'm going to invest in some Pampers and maybe see if they're a wee bit better absorbent. My mum buys them for her when she's like overnight at hers and things, and she's not really got any problems with it. So we'll see, but I do know they are a little bit more pricey. Right, so personal then. Personal this week is going to get 30. See if I'm looking at it right. £30, but we do knock out 9, which has been very, very kind to me the last 2 weeks, so I'm waiting on it blowing up, but we'll see. So we've got 10, so we'll just do the 9 and the 1. 8. 8 again, so we can do 6 and 2. 7. This is again looking pretty good. 4. 5. Oh my god. Are you seeing this? Oh, 4. Right, so 3 again. I can't believe that. Come on. So I will need to make a little bit of change. So let's just have a wee look see in here. I'll maybe keep the change in this one. Oh, but then I don't want to use this nice fancy fiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so £3 going in here again. That is, it's been so kind to me. So there's now 34 in here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. I mean, that's quite low. Not that I'm complaining because I'm saving money and getting to spend money as well. But anyway, so what I think I might do is maybe swap these out, although I'm pretty sure I maybe need some 10s. Right. Let's just do this all backwards, it's forwards. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to leave myself the 7 for the week because, yeah, I'm not really spending any money, so that's fine. I do actually need to still get my mum some, oh, although I'm going to swap that over because I really don't want to spend that. So yeah, my mum's birthday's at the end of this month, so I still need to figure out what else to buy her. That's the purse done for the week. But I do need to also, I'm going to put some money into clothing. I need to get myself a set of leggings to go to New York, so that's fine. And then I'm going to put 10 into work, 5 into work, sorry, because I've got a work lunch, not next week, the week after. And then I'm going to do, I'm going to do 5 into personal because, yeah, I'm still trying to get this topped up. So we'll do 5 in here. So that's now got 50, 60, 65 and 70. There we go. Right, so that's the personal money done. So next up then we are going to go into our occasions binder, and nothing much getting stuffed. We are just going to do bonfire night. And bonfire night is going to get 15, so we'll take the 5 out and put the 20 in. And these are worth 250 each, so we can do 250, 5, 250, 10, 250 and 15. So there's just £10 left to go on that. I think that's the only thing getting stuffed. Is it? Yeah, I think it is, yeah. Okay. Next up then we're going to go into our little new binder. This is for Millie's long-term savings, and the next one here is 15, so we'll do that one. In fact, what I might do is stick that nice fiver in here. There we go. So that's 15 going into this binder. I was actually thinking about when this is done, because we have a bank account for Millie that her grandparents contribute as well, but what I was thinking is maybe when this is done I might just keep this in an interest account in my bank and use this for like her car and lessons and things for when she's older, and just keep like trying to work on that. What do you think? I mean, she's not even 2 yet, but I feel like everything's just so expensive all the time, so yeah. Right, next up then is our holiday binder. And holiday binder this week we are doing our caravan trip. So that's getting 75. So we can do 25, 50 and 75. There we go. So I can put that back and put £80 in, so 20, 40, 60, 80. So it's now got 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300 in there. So £150 left to go on this tracker, and then we can move on to this one. And I'm trying to get £450 by December, like the first week in December. So we're doing all right, but time is a ticking, so yeah. Right, okay, so that's that binder. Next up then we're going to go to our annuals and high priority. So what I've done is split this again, so we've got annuals at the front, and then in here we've got like our high priority at the back, just to split it a wee bit better, in my head anyway. So we're going to go into boiler service, and boiler service is getting 10 this week. So we can do 5, 10. There we go, so it's got £40 in it now. I would like to say, I've got 100 on here, but I think I would like to save 120 because we had to get our radiator checked in our house the last time we had a boiler service a couple of months ago, and it was obviously extra, so we had to use our bank buffer. So I would kind of like to avoid that and just have some money put away for it. Also, yeah, I'll explain that. So we are going to do our house fund, and house fund is going to get 80. Let me just get this. Right, I can't do that. Right, so house fund is going to get 80, but I'm taking 100 out, and there's actually only 1400 in here because we paid for our home insurance up front rather than doing a direct debit. So that wasn't planned for, but the whole point of my cash stuffing is to reduce my direct debits, and obviously we have this money sitting here. So we paid just shy of £200 for our home insurance, which I've taken out of this pot. So yeah, going forward now I will be stuffing home insurance for next year. But yeah, that's, so I haven't cleared the tracker off. I'm just obviously going to work my way up to it. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80. So I'm going to say there's that, but obviously there's only 1400. I just don't have enough placeholders right now. So I'll just keep a wee eye on that. But yeah, that's what happened. But at the end of the day, we're not planning on moving house in the next few months, whereas obviously the home insurance coming up. So I'm hoping in the next couple of days I'm going to be paying one of our car insurances off. I'm just waiting to get my renewal quote through from Admiral, and then hopefully I can try and negotiate them. So I've done it as a comparison on Compare the Market, and my insurance is coming in at just under 300. So I'll wait and see what Admiral's coming at, and then I will see if they can match it, if not get a better deal. So that means we'll have that car insurance paid in full, so that takes that direct debit out. Obviously we don't have home insurance anymore, and then in November we're working towards paying off David's car insurance as well and get that direct debit out the way for this year, and then we can concentrate on other ones for next year. So a bit of a long-winded chat, but that is where we're at with things, just in case you're wondering. So this will be coming into play as of next payday. Yeah, so that's everything in annuals. I felt like I spoke for a really long time there, my mouth's all dry. Okay, so we're going into our sinking funds now. So we're going to go to category, and I do believe we are completing this tracker with £20 today. So 5, 10, 15 and 20, and that's it. There should be 175. We've got 150 in the bank, 160, 170, 175. I still haven't got my quote through yet for that, so I need to confirm the dates are right and get a price. But it should be round about the 150, 160 mark, I'm hoping, but I've obviously just given myself a little bit of a buffer. And then the last thing in this binder is garden, and that's just getting a little a wee 5 in there. So it's got 15 in there now. I am still trying to do a border in my garden right now, but it's I obviously have dug this border out myself, and it's filled with type 1, and yeah, it's just a slog taking it to the dump. So the last time I dug it up, I've put it all into like the thicker bags and buckets and things like that, but I haven't been able to take it to the dump yet. So that's in my shed, ready to get taken to dump to then start finishing off this border. So still got that to do to get it filled with nice compost and get some plants in it. But yeah, I mean, we're at the end of summer now basically, aren't we? So there's not really a big rush for it now. Right, anyway then, so on to our challenges then. So I am not doing roll and match this month. That was with my food shop money, but I obviously explained at the beginning that the budget is budgeting. So there we go. So we've got £5 this week for week 50. There's only 2 weeks left to go in this challenge, which is crazy. So a little 5 going in here. I won't bother counting this because obviously I'm going to count it once I'm finished it. Okay, so 25 and 2025 is going to get 5. That's 5 in there. And then the Friday Saver is going to get 8 this week. So I am doing it the way it's meant to be now, which is exciting. So I'm going to do 5 and 3. We are. And then are we doing the seasonal? Yes, we are. Seasonal this week is going to get 20. So I think we'll just do this 20 here. Yeah. So 10, 15 and 20. And then the last thing to do then is just, oh, I've just smudged that. That's not the one I scored off, is it? Is just chuck this wee fiver into our leftover binder. So, where's this one going to go? I am tempted to do fill the jar, but I'm like, if I get a 1 or a 10, then I'm going to be really mad. No, right, I'm not doing it. Hang on. There we go. 5. So that's that. That's where that's going. And yeah, it just is what it is. I'm not putting another pound in there this week. I'm just not doing it. There we go. So 5 going into this challenge. If I have any money left over next week, I will give a little love to all these challenges. But yeah, I feel like there's quite a lot on this challenge, so I was kind of wanting to give it a wee bit of a head start. Anyway, blah blah blah. That's me done, guys, for another week anyway. So thank you very much if you stayed till the end. I do really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your week and weekend ahead and have a great time. And I'll talk to you all very soon. Take care, guys. Happy budgeting. Bye.